Tesla is confirming our suspicion today. We are indeed into this tighter bullish channel. We closed at 338.53, up $4.44, 1.33% up. Post-market just up a little bit more. So yeah, yesterday we started seeing higher lows that were a little bit higher than the regular bullish channel that we are in. This is the bullish channel, and now we are inching a little bit higher. And yesterday we had that inkling, but today we are seeing a continuation of that pattern right here. So on the daily chart, we have gained back stochastic over 60. We have gained back our bullish reversal indicator. Stochastic is good. And we just closed above 335.73, which is right here. This is another buy, and this time it should get us to 360. Last time it stopped at 350. It was still possible to make money between 335 and 350. The first time it was a little bit harder, from 335 to temporarily 344, but it came back really fast. This time, let's hope that it's going to work a little bit better. So on the daily chart, everything is all good. You can take a chance right here. This is not financial advice. You make your own research, you make your own decision. This is starting to look good. Higher lows, a little bit of a top right here. Yes, the bullish channel finishes here. So this is why this is a resistance. But also 360 is an important resistance. So this is why I'm saying we could be clear to go to 360 at least. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So yesterday we had a big move, which was profitable with the right exit. Then we came back down and started to stabilize right here. We have, this is the resistance at 335.73. And now we broke it during the day. It was a very slow day. Things were not moving fast. It was very slow. But at 3:30, the candle had broken 335.73. And for the last half hour, we just continued. On the 1 hour chart, we have a little bit more resistance at 339.45. I would wait to have a break of that in order to get in even on the daily chart, because we have that information and this has stopped us before. Let's just wait for $1 more because we closed at 338.53. Let's just wait for $1 more tomorrow just to put a little bit more chances on our side. In terms of indicators, everything's good. Stochastic is there. We have our reversal indicator that turned bullish. So, you know, everything seems to be pretty good from that side also. We don't have DMI. But DMI is more of a longer term indicator, so it's normal that it does not turn quite as fast as stochastic and the EMA also. And just to be sure, if we confirm on the daily chart, it is also bullish with all of the indicators that are there. Yes, this is not inching super high, super fast. There's always risk in the stock market, and we don't have a big catalyst. Yes, Tesla has released the robo-taxi app for everybody. This is good news, but it's not a great quarter, and sometimes even great quarters make the stock tank. We still don't have a big catalyst, so we should always consider that even though, yes, we are inching a little bit higher from this point of view, at the best, this is the slope that we are in. But let's not forget that we are still into this bullish channel right here, which is a little bit slower. Don't expect the moon, and I would almost play this on the 1 hour chart, to be frank, because the channel is so tight that within a couple of candles on the daily chart, we could be at 360, and then it's going to be harder to have the resolution to see what is happening. Are we caving into that 360? I would tend to play it on the 1 hour chart. This is my advice. And on the 1 hour chart, we also have at 355 where we used to cave in also in the past. Things are not going super high, super fast. This is going to maybe happen after 372. I will repeat it until we are above 372. We are still into a bigger congestion zone between 372 and 295. I am giving you the lay of the land. You do your own research, you make your own decisions. We are all grown-ups here. Let's take a look at the rest of the market to see if it's moving along. So VIX down by 1 today, down to 15. We love this. We love the VIX to be as low as possible. As low as possible. Definitely below 20. but the lower the better. VIX has been coming down for only the past 2 days, yesterday and today. Before that, it was moving higher. It has only been 2 days that we have started coming down. So let's be patient with all of this. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. I like to see this. What I said here was that these two candles looked bullish. Longer wick at the bottom. A longer wick at the bottom, meaning that sellers were pushing it down. Tried to push it down and make it stay down. But no, the buyers were pushing it back up, but not more than that. Now, this is different. Look at this. The buyers have gained ground. This is what we are seeing today. Up 0.77%. This is great to see this. SPX, the same thing. We had a move down on Tuesday, a gap down on Tuesday, and now we have recuperated pretty much everything. Nice green day also, 0.83% up. Nasdaq also nice green candle, 0.93% up. This is fantastic. We have just broken 23,595, which is the first double resistance. We have another one at 23,964, but we are gaining grounds. Buyers are recuperating some grounds here. Russell, the same thing. Russell, this is picture perfect. This was the support right here, went above, bounced on it, and now we are moving away from it. So this is all very nice to see. Let's take a look at the heat map of the market. So yes, we are seeing a lot more green today. We still have some red, a little bit of black, but things are turning green. Let's take a look at gold and silver. So gold is pulling down a little bit. Silver was also stopped at that resistance. This is why we have these bullish channel resistances. We go above. We have an accumulation right here, making higher lows. We have an accumulation. Boom, we had the break. We called it on Discord. And then it stopped at resistance, and now we are caving in a little bit. This was a profitable trade right there. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, these lines are very important to watch. 111,940, 111,940. We tried to break above it yesterday. In fact, when I did the video yesterday, because Bitcoin is trading 24/7, we had a break yesterday, but the candle had not completed itself. Look at where it completed. It completed at 111,890, and our resistance is at 111,940. This is crazy. $50 below. It was not a break. We were not back above. Guess what happened today? We opened right where we stopped, and boom, we are moving down. Not everything is lost. The last support that we have made is at 107,268. This is where it was. And now we can only conclude that we are stuck in here. 107,268 at the bottom and 111,940 at the top. So we should be expecting Bitcoin to zigzag between these two numbers. And if it does, it means nothing. It means that we are just going sideways. This is a $4,000 move. So this $4,000 move between 107,268, 111,940 is noise. This is what it means. So don't panic. Only panic if we close below 107,268. Closing below, this is not good news because we could be going back down to 98,000. If we close above 111,940, this is a positive sign. So we have the two numbers that we need to watch. Okay, Ethereum is still going sideways. For the past couple of days, we have had green candles showing us that this is going higher, but we have a small resistance. We can all see it. We have the 4 wicks that are perfectly aligned right here. Perfectly aligned at this point. We have a resistance at 44.91. This is the market that is telling me this. And the bottom is at 4,259. This is where we are. Very tiny congestion zone. When we have a very tiny channel like this, it won't last a long time. If we go lower, we still have 4,091 to catch us. If we go higher, the next step is going to go up to 47.83. We have received some economic data today at 9 o'clock this morning. ISM Services PMI, we are at 52 and the forecast was at 50. The reading pointed to the highest expansion in the services sector in 6 months. driven by faster growth rates for business activity, 55 versus 52, new orders 56 versus 50, and inventories 53 versus 51. So the economy is picking up for services. And this is what we need. We need economic data to go higher to indicate that things are moving along. We need to have those stocks grow, so we need more orders, we need to have more economic activity. On the flip side, if we have too much economic activity, we could be having inflation, but we need good economic activity in order to make the stock market go. Let's take a look at some Tesla news to see if something might be pushing the stock higher a little bit. Elon Musk says Tesla will take safety drivers out of robotaxi. Here's when. That would be fantastic. So Elon says the safety driver is just there for the first few months to be extra safe. Should be no safety driver by the end of the year. So this is in 4 months. On a similar note, anyone can now download Tesla's iOS robotaxi app, but there's still a waiting list. This is good news. The robotaxi app is out. This should make the stock go higher because robotaxi is definitely coming. But now we are learning that we may not have to wait too long to book, but there's still a waiting list. So there's also a waiting list, so you won't be able to book a ride immediately. That said, it might not take folks on the waiting list too long to gain access to the service. Business Insider was able to start using it after about 3 hours. So I don't know why this waiting list is there exactly. Is it because too many people want a ride? Is it what is happening? Or are they limiting the number of people that can download and access the app in order to ask for a cab ride? I am not sure about this. You can comment in the section below if you know the information. Hold the press. We have a technical analyst. I think they should have said that instead of a technical analysis. Identifies 317 as Tesla's critical support level with potential upside targets at 343 and 360 if the stock holds above this key zone. Okay, Mr. Genius, so you are using 343, which is right about here, which is right here, which is the top of this candle. Okay, I think, yeah, 335.73 is definitely more important. And I agree with the 360.65. This guy has it right, but the 343, no. If he had said something like 339, this was credible. If he had said 350, yeah, a little bit credible. 355, yes, this is credible, but not 343. Yes, we have a potential second move this week that we can profit from. Let's keep track of this. On Discord, 339.45, we are going to be following it in real time. And on the daily chart, 335 is already a nice buying opportunity. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.